Hey guys, it's Stav here, and today I wanted to cover the new PC update, that being version 256.3, which is actually version 2 of the Flyer Nerf. And it actually is more of a Flyer buff than a Flyer Nerf this time, which is good to see they are actually listening to the community, and wanted to go over some other changes just within the game and some of the dinos on land too. So first off, just going through the patch notes, and we'll skip over that Flyer version 2 spreadsheet right now and just kind of go down and show you a few things. So rideable flyers now have ground attacks, which is really cool, and I don't know if you've ever or seen any of them yet, but some of them are quite interesting, like the RG with its wings. And anyways, a few other things is with the new dinos spawning, which is a normal thing. And also the Therizino will now have a reduced spawn weight and aggro range. And one really good change for everybody is the Quetz idle stam will now be reduced by 50%. So hopefully this will allow us to actually still use them as trapper Quetzals and get those high level Quetzes. We'll just have to drop them in wherever they are, and hopefully you are not above water. I know that is quite the issue on the center with dropping them, but anyways. Now, certain creatures will have special weight reductions, which is really cool because in the last Flyer Nerf, they actually made the weight of things on the Quetzal platform 1-to-1. So having this reduced weight with your Anklo or Dodak, or even if you're carrying around a Mammoth, will help a ton for actually transporting those materials. So the Mammoth has a weight reduction of 75% with wood, and the Anklo has a reduced weight of raw metal by 75%, and the Dodak has the reduced weight at 75% for stone, which is all really cool. And the Beaver and Thorny Dragon adjusted to 50% weight reduction with any item, which is cool because they are like the jack of all trades and that type of stuff. So just skipping over the UI related stuff, down below what you can actually see, there's actually a little other section. And this includes that now dinos will have a 0.2 second cooldown on meat consumption. And this doesn't sound like anything crazy or huge or groundbreaking, but really it changes the game with force feeding your tames and like going in with your Quetzal, taking a ton of damage, just heading back, force feeding for a while, and then getting right back into it. Now that's going to reduce that, and hopefully it'll make flyers that much worse and just easier to kill along with land dinos. But anyways, let's get on to the actual part that most of you guys probably clicked on the video for, and that is the actual flyer spreadsheet. And you'll see one screenshot on there, and on top there's actually the list of values, the base values of each dino, and you can see they're labeled off by their flyers. And actually down below is how the changes will be affected on them. So down below, starting with stamina, the Argent will be getting an increased stamina, the Moth will be getting increased stamina, the Pelagornis will be getting increased stamina, the Pteranodon will actually stay the same. The Quetz is getting a 480 point actually increase, which is huge for the Quetzal. Good to see. And the Tappy is getting a 25 point increase in the Wyron 75, which is good for the Wyron. Be able to actually use that special attack more than once. And these are all based off of increasing the stats that PC has in the first version of the Flyer Nerf. So I missed the Moth and the Pelagornis getting a health increase, but not a big deal. Now moving on to weight, the weight will actually be increased on the Argent, the Pelagornis. The Quetz will get a bit of a boost, and the Wyron's getting a boost too. So now with HP and that type of stuff and levels tamed, a lot of them are getting slight increases or slight decreases. Not a big deal there. But the one that I really want to go to and just kind of skip over a couple is actually how the base speeds of everything's going to be. They now increase the Argent's base speed by 14.25 105%, which will put it at that 114.25% move speed. The Moth had a 45.45% increase, which is weird, crazy, I guess. I don't know how many people actually ride Moth. Maybe they'll be the ones that will run Wire-ins, because I know the Terrace still won't be able to. The Peligornis got a 6% increase, and the Pteranodon actually got a 30% increase, which is the largest of all of them, besides the Moth, obviously. But that 30% will actually put you at a base speed of 165 if you're playing on your PS4 or Xbox One still. So if you want to go tame a Pteranodon and put it at that speed, you can kind of figure out what you're working with in the next update. And also, the Tapejara had a good increase at 22%, and the Wire-In had it at 10%. And the Quet's got a 9%, but I guess the Quet's speed isn't too big of a factor with everything. So anyways, I will link down below these patch notes, and that will get you the link to this spreadsheet if you do want to check it out. But I guess, anyways, if you did go on to enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Any questions, concerns, or just feedback with this new update, if you think they're heading in the right direction, listening to the community, definitely leave it down below. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.